what do the supermarkets hate the most? What are the top things that supermarkets hate when working with them? James and Camilla, thoughts on that?
What do they hate, or what do we hate?
What do they hate when dealing with the smaller suppliers like yourselves and Higgedy and?
Well, I don't think look, the first thing is that supermarkets are great, you know, and one of the lessons I learnt very quickly is never ever slag off your customers. I think all the supermarkets are absolutely fantastic. However, I think that they're not particularly good at dealing with small companies, because they basically assume that all of their suppliers are going to be quite similar. So they expect to, as a small supplier, you've basically got to act like a big supplier. And your big challenge is credibility. So you're always kind of fighting for credibility, which is, technically we're brilliant, you know, we're innovative, we're ticking all your boxes, and by the way, we're a great challenger, and don't we all hate the big suppliers kind of thing. So I think what I found that the supermarkets really don't like, two things they don't like, and that's very bad service levels. So service levels when they order and you don't deliver. And the other thing they don't like is big quality issues. So when you know, inevitably in the food business, you have occasional quality problems, and as a small company, that can be quite difficult to manage. I remember, for instance, I'll give you an example, and it's very easily done. Someone date-coded our product, which is a short shelf-life product, and they gave the wrong, instead of putting the year 2007, they put the year 2008. So a kind of product with 12 days suddenly had 380 days on it. You know, that led to a withdrawal and a lot of, you know, and I remember it was a complete nightmare. It was a real nightmare. So, you know, maybe that's why I don't like manufacturing that much.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think two things that I think they don't like much is they don't really like you coming to them with an idea. That's no good. I found that you need to come with the product, with the packaging. It needs to be, you need to say, here it is. So a kind of, I'm thinking about, and that doesn't really wash. That's what I found recently. And I think the other thing that they don't really like is that if you need to be able to show them that you're not going to steal any share from their own label. So your idea or your product has got to, and that's what Goo's done, and the other, you've got to drive a new customer into that category for them to like it. So they don't really like it if it's just a bit similar to something that they've got that's own label. I don't know whether you...